What is going on, my true crime daily fans? How y'all guys doing? My, this is another edition of Joel's Crime Stories, where I will be going into crime that has taken place this week. Crime news. Now, if it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, do me a favor, go ahead on, hit that like button. Also, to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Again, like this video, share this video. Make sure that everybody is aware of this video. Go into the description down below. Participate in the $5 challenge if you can. If not, that is okay too. Also, too, please donate to my GoFundMe for my wife to help her with her medical expenses and medical things that are going on. Now, with that being said, I am going to jump into the crime stories for the night. Now, the first one that I'm going to talk to you guys about is a cold case that has just been. Oh, is that DMX? What's going on, DMX? The greatest hip hop artist of all time on my podcast, on my cast. What's up, DMX, man? Shout out to you. Oh, man, this is crazy. Oh, wow. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Colorado, man. Oh, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, DMX. Colorado man arrested in 1982 cold case of hitchhiker's murder. Now, a Colorado man was arrested for two 1982 cold case murders after forensic evidence identified him as a suspect. Authorities announced it Wednesday of this week. Thank you for the support, X. I appreciate you, man. Clear Creek County resident Alan Lee Phillips, 70, was arrested on February 24th, 2021, and was set to be charged with 2 counts of first-degree kidnapping, 2 counts of first-degree assault, and 2 counts of first-degree homicide in the death of Barbara Joe Oberholzer and Annette K. Shiney. I'm telling you, man. I'll tell you right now. Thank you very much. I appreciate the love on TikTok there, Miss NCZ. I'm glad we friends too. I appreciate y'all. Now, Shawnee was 21, was also last seen hitchhiking in the same area on January 6, 1982. The sheriff's office said women were not traveling together. Sheeney's body was found 6 months later in a rural area of Park County in 1982. Both women were shot. Now, the Park County Sheriff Office said in 2020 that multiple law enforcement agencies developed new information, genetic genealogy, to identify a potential suspect in the case. And the arrest warrants were obtained in February of this year. The Associated Press reports friends and family discovered Oberholtz's body in a snowdrift of the summit of Hoosier Pass. Shawnee's corpse was located 6 months later, fully clothed in a creek in Royal Park County. The Post reports the two women worked in Breckenridge and were believed to be hitchhiking home separately. Park County Sheriff Tom McGraw said Phillips is a retired mechanic who had lived in different Colorado locations over the years. Phillips, who had been under surveillance, was arrested in a planned traffic stop without incident. Guys, let me tell y'all something. And this is real facts here. That's why I do these crime news. They are not playing anymore on these cold cases. When I said they're not playing. They are actually using this genealogy plan that people use, this DNA kit, trying to find out who your relatives are and stuff. The cops are using those, going into those as well, and are trying to find these murder cases, these cold cases. That's how they have gotten like 10 guys over the last year of notorious cases in the 80s doing that DNA submission. So I'm not telling people what to do, but if you know you got some skeletons in your closet that could possibly get you caught up, I wouldn't be submitting my DNA all the kind of way. But hey, again, I don't promote anybody to get away with any crime, but that's just something that you better put in your mental cap there, because they're not playing. They are actually getting these people for these crimes, and they're being very serious about it. Let's go on to the next. Now, this right here uh, is crazy. Missouri staff finds gun in detainee's possessions. Believe woman concealed a gun in her body cavity. That's what's up, boss man. You ain't got nothing to fear. You good. That's right. You ain't did nothing illegal. You good. Now, this is in Columbia, Missouri. A Missouri was charged this week after jailers found a gun in her possession. They suspect she smuggled it in the facility inside her person. The Boone County Sheriff Office said Wednesday. Moberly resident Amy Wilhite, she's 39 years old, but if you look at her mugshot, this woman looked every bit of 68 years of age. So you know she got had a hard life. Has been in the Boone County Jail custody after a February 14th arrest on drug charges, outstanding warrants, and an unlawful possession of a firearm charge. She was searched when she was arrested, and a sergeant working in the Boone County Jail thoroughly patted down Wilhite when she admitted that a preceding strip search of Wilhite was later conducted by another officer before she was placed in general population. According to the sheriff's office, no gun was found. But on Wednesday, Boone County jail staff found the gun described as a 22 caliber North American armed revolver in Wilhite's belongings. Dang, man. That's crazy. It is believed Wilhite had a very small revolver concealed within a body cavity when she was brought in the Boone County jail on February the 14th, 2021. The sheriff's office said deputies believe Wilhite removed the firearm from her body and concealed it in her belongings. The gun is about 4 inches long, 4 inches wide, and weighs 4.6 ounces. Small gun. Wilhite was charged with delivery or possession of a weapon at jail, a felony. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man. I'm telling you now. Doing that stuff is not worth it. There was a girl one time back in my hood that got caught up in the same type of mess. This girl had a gun all the way in her part, bro, with no issues. Like it was like she was a champ. And she got the same charge. And man, that could have been bad, bro. What if somebody would have went up here, she got mad at somebody and should have shot him? It could have been real bad. Real bad. Now we're moving on to the next crime. A Dallas cop charged with murder after allegedly ordering 2 hits in 2017. What a damn fool. A cop with Dallas police for 13 years was arrested Thursday in connection with 2 murders that occurred in 2017. Damn, he thought he was a crime boss. The arrest comes more than a year and a half after a man told investigators he kidnapped and killed 2 people at the officer's instruction in 2017. The Dallas Morning News reports that Brian Reiser was booked into the Dallas County Jail Thursday evening, and his bail set at $5 million. He was charged with 2 counts of capital murder. Man, they set that fool bond at $5 million. They trying to make sure this cat ain't never coming. They trying to make sure this get no bail. I wonder if it's an all cash bond, bro. $5 million. They making sure this cat don't get out. I guarantee it's all cash. On March 10th, 2017, boaters discovered the body of 31-year-old Lisa Sainez, who had been shot to death and dumped in the Trinity River in Texas. Kevin Kidd, Emmanuel Kilpatrick, and German Simmons were arrested in September 2017 and charged with Sainez's murder. The Associated Press reported that Kilpatrick is serving a life sentence for killing a father and son, and Simmons was another death. One of the men who were not named told police that Riza played a role in the murder of Lisa Sainez and 61-year-old Albert Douglas. Douglas was reported missing in February 2017. His body has not been found. In the affidavit, as reported by the Morning News, the unnamed man said Riza offered to pay him $3,500 to kill Douglas. Riza then allegedly asked the man to kill Sainez and offered $6,000 job. The affidavit stated that Riza called Sainez an informant. The Washington Post reported that the man told police they were not paid for killing Sainez because they were arrested. In a news conference on Thursday, Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia said the murders were unconnected. He acknowledged that Riza had a relationship with one of the victims, but did not say which one. Chief Garcia said the motive is unknown and that the investigation into Riza and killings remain ongoing at this time. Chief Garcia explained that Riza was put on administrative leave and that the department will expedite the process so he will no longer be with the police force. Former Dallas Police Chief Renee Hall said, with the guidance of federal law enforcement, homicide detectives in the Dallas County District Attorney Office decided to not place Riza on administrative leave so authorities would not compromise the murder investigation. This is what I think happened with this situation here. I think this dude had this woman murdered because I'm quite confident that if they were probably, that's who he had a relationship with, I'm quite sure that this woman knew some things that he did not want to get out. Now, with that being said, I think those guys rolled on him because not only did they didn't receive the payment, them guys got life in prison. So I'm quite sure that they negotiate some kind of deal where they could get less life in prison. If you get my drift, get some reduced time. So whoever told this got the hookup, I promise you, because they're going to testify against him. So he's done, man. He's toast. Put a fork in him. He's done, y'all. That dude is done. He's he might as well go ahead on and make a deal now because he is never getting out. Anyway, I need everybody to keep talking to me in the comments. Tell me what they're thinking, what's going on. Let's see here. Go to the next story. This story gonna make y'all crack the hell up. Florida man gets 20 years for cutting off wife lover's genitalia with scissors. Man, I know I ain't supposed to laugh about this. I ain't promoting no violence to mess with nobody. But I'm trying to figure out how in the hell was this man able to get this man area and cut his stuff off. This is crazy. Let's read this story. Gilchrist County, Florida. I told y'all the craziest people in the world is in Florida. Thank you for joining in on TikTok. If you still joining in on TikTok, make and interact with me because for some reason I'm using this new program and I can't tell who's still connected or who's not. It's kind of finicky. So if you talk, send me a message. Tell me that you're still there. A Florida man has been sentenced to 20 years for cutting off his wife's lover genitalia with scissors in 2019. Lord have mercy. If you just joined TikTok, send me a message so I can still see that you're still there. WKMG TV reported Alex Bonilla pleaded no contest to charges of. Okay, I knew it had to be some kind of way. He kidnapped this dude, inflicted bodily harm, burglary while armed, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and aggravated assault with a firearm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. He appeared in court on February 25th. Thanks, bro. Peanut butter, I appreciate you. I'm trying to keep everybody entertained here, try to keep these numbers up. Now, guys, before I get into involved anymore, let me tell you about how this kidnapping or what they call false imprisonment work. Which, okay, he said kidnapping. So yeah, this is kidnapping. So it's not false imprisonment. But I'll tell you about that story later. Now, Bonilla was sentenced to 20 years in prison and 10 years probation is ordered to pay $251,020. Whoever he got to pay that for, they'll never see that money. If you're on TikTok, please do me a favor. Go ahead on. If you're joining and watching the broadcast, send me a message. I'm trying to make sure my numbers is up and everything's good because my numbers is being finicky. Also on all platforms, send a message so I know you're still there because because everything acting a little crazy tonight. My connection. Bonilla was arrested in July 2019 after he held his wife's lover at gunpoint and emasculated him, then ran across the street with the man's genitalia to his own home. Really? You castrate this man and then you run off with it? What wrong with you? What wrong with you? Oh my God. According to the arrest report, which was published by the Smoking Gun, Bonilla had known each other for 4 years and they have children around the same age. Lord have mercy. In May 2018, Bonilla reported walked in on his wife and the victim having sex in their home. Bonilla reportedly told the man he would pay for what you are doing right now. Lord Jesus. The Gilchrist County Sheriff Office said the victim called 911 around 11 a.m. on July the 14th, 2019, and said Bonilla broke into his home armed with a gun and said that if the victim tried to resist, he'd kill him. Deputies said Bonilla forced the man into the bedroom, tied him up, then forcibly cut off the victim's penis. Woo! With a pair of scissors. Oh. No, it wasn't a she, it was a him. He the one that cut the guy's member off. Cut the man's genitalia messing with his wife. He called him messing with his wife. So that was his payback for messing with his wife. God almighty. The arrest report stated that Bonilla blacked out after attacking the victim and doesn't remember anything until he was at work and was arrested. The report said Bonilla cut off about 3/4 of the victim's member, which was never recovered. Oh, snap! So not only did he violate that man, oh Lord, that man, whoa, that man third leg was never recovered, bruh. Oh Lord, woo! Thank y'all for the love, man. Let me tell y'all something. That man is psychologically messed up for the rest of his life. He will never be the same. He will never be the same, dude. I mean, dude should have just walked away. If you caught your wife cheating, now you got to serve 20 years for doing this to this dude. Now you got to pay over $200,000 to this dude. So when you even get out of jail for the rest of your life, you got to work. Oh, even if you don't get out of jail, this dude look like he's pretty old. So he's in his 40s. Oh my God. So for the next 30 years of your life, till you like 70 years old, if you live that long, you have to pay to that man. Yeah, he had to kill me, bro. I'm sorry. You just have to kill me. You, Bruh, he snapped off 3 inches off that man's stuff. That's a lot. Wow. I told y'all, man, people in Florida crazy. People in Florida, man, only in Florida. Now, here's another disgusting pervert. Ohio sex offender pleads guilty to sending money to Philippines for child porn. An Ohio man admitted in U.S. District Court Wednesday to sending money to women in the Philippines in exchange for child pornography. Now, I've never in my whole born life, thank you, Jackie. Thank you for following me tonight. Hey, reply and let me know that you still, so that way I know that I'm still connected. I've never could understand why men or even women will want to violate children. This is just disgusting. Like, just to hear somebody got that kind of mind frame. Same thing for you, Tony. Please message me back. Let me know you're there. Okay. So that way I know that I got the connection on TikTok. Trying to keep these. Now, the U.S. Attorney Office. Okay, thank you. Thank you for New Jersey. I appreciate you. Definitely some real news. I'm trying to make sure y'all get the real news of what's going on. Because, they don't never talk about crime. They always talk about stupid shit lately. The U.S. Attorney Office for the Southern District of Ohio said Charles Lee Frazier, 41, faces a minimum of 25 years and a maximum. Nah, this cat needs to be shot in the forehead. Sick in the head, man. After he pleaded guilty to attempting to produce child pornography on Wednesday. According to court documents, Frazier used Filipino dating sites to connect to women in poverty. They need to go to jail too. In Skype chats with the women, he asked them for sexually explicit pictures of their children in exchange for money, specifically requests for pornography of naked minor children engaged in sexual contact with, oh man, other children or with their mother. And they did that? Man, I'm sorry. I don't care how poor I am. I'll never violate my child. That's stupid, man. Man, somebody get these sick bastards out of here. I hope the Philippines is convicting them as well. The U.S. Attorney Office said that Frazier also discussed killing infants during these assaults. Lord Jesus. From April through 2019, Frazier sent money through MoneyGram from a Sydney, Ohio store to these women in the Philippines in exchange for the child pornography. Officials said one of the women in the online chat stated she needed the money from Frazier for food. Frazier was arrested April 6, 2020. Frazier was already a registered sex offender doing his communication with the women in the Philippines. Frazier was convicted in 2011 for receiving child pornography and was sentenced to 84 months in prison. See, guys, that's what we be trying to say. These type of gentlemen and men and women too are not. If they were reformed, we wouldn't have this problem. And we need to get tougher laws to send these six bastards to jail. Y'all see what they do, man. They'll jump up here and give these people that what they should do is like over there in Central America. They don't play that shit. South America, they kill them. They kill them, bro. You violate a kid, you die. It ain't no you sit down and get protected custody, get fat, write letters. No, you die. I'm quite sure if they start doing that, these jokers will stop this mess. This is disgusting. And you know what's sad? In the Philippines, I don't think they really do anything to the women for doing that. I don't even think they're going to get any kind of trouble. And that's sad. And I guarantee you those same women will violate their children. Man, that's just, I can't call it, man. So, Tony, you still there? I'm trying to make sure you still there as well. Try to see if everybody's still there. If you're on TikTok and all my other platforms, send me a message. Let's see what else we got. Now, this one right here is crazy. Memphis woman charged with murder and shooting death of her husband's girlfriend. Men, ladies, and gentlemen, listen. If your significant other decides to step out on you, just go ahead on and leave that motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know why I'm freezing. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. All right, am I freezing now? I hope I'm not. Yeah, everybody said I'm freezing. Be freezing. I got major connection. Let me see. Okay, guys, I see what's going on here. I'm on the extension. I don't know how that happened. All right, that's why my connection ain't doing so good. Okay, guys, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna try to go to the other one.